Tabletop review on the Thompson Tommy gun. Welcome to Weapons Education. If you're new to the channel, this is the type of thing I do. I bring on extraordinary firearms and do tabletop reviews. I bring on life advice. I bring on a lot of other things that can help you in your life. But right now we're going to focus on the Thompson Tommy gun. Oh my gosh, am I excited about this firearm. I've done one previous video in the past, so please watch that first if you haven't seen it. I was dressed up like a gangster. It was kind of cool, I thought. I had fun doing it. It took a lot of work to do it. So watch that first if you haven't seen that, and then watch this. But let's talk about it. I haven't shot it yet, but it took me a week of kind of figuring it out. And I'll tell you what I'm talking about here, especially loading up this drum, this 50-round drum, which I'm going to show you we can get a 100-round drum. That's pretty cool. This is the package it comes in. As you can tell, I'm pretty elated with it. It's pretty cool. It's a 5-6 foot, super hard cast plastic package here. And the firearm goes here. It comes with a 30-round magazine here. And the 50-round drum goes right here. I just found out in the last hour I can get a 100-round drum. Yeah, I think I'll get it. Even though it's 500 plus something dollars. Very pricey. 500 bucks? We'll do it, because that way I'll have a 100-round drum and a 50-round drum. When the zombies come, we're ready to rock, right, honey?
Sure.
She's laughing. But of all the guns I have, this one got you, this and the Desert Eagle kind of got you all excited the most, right?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. I thought it was pretty neat.
It's pretty neat. I'm going to tie them all in together right now because I learned something today. Let me sit down and talk more about the Tommy gun. I learned something that I didn't realize that KAHR, K-A-H-R, please zoom in on the manual, right here. See that? KAHR is now distributing the Tommy gun, the Thompson, the real deal Thompson Tommy gun. Along with, recently, they partnered up with this. Please focus in on this. The Desert Eagle, the Magnum Research line. Oh boy, all these safety check guns. Gosh, this thing is beautiful. This thing is beautiful. But we're focusing in on the Tommy gun right now. And what I wanted to point out is that KAHR, one of my favorite carry pistols, I have two here. The 40, the PM40, and also this little baby 380, which you carry a lot, right, honey?
Sure, yes. That one's
It's
small.
perfect for you, right? Right?
Yes, it's a nice size.
And also the 40 is perfect for you.
Those are both quite small.
Yeah, so KAHR is mass producing the Thompson Tommy gun, and also they are partnered up with, I should say partnered up with Thompson and also Desert Eagle. So with all that said, I'm going to give you some history behind this firearm, and then I'm going to sit down here and show you how to load the drum up, which is kind of different. I think this will be one of the most impressive portions of this video. I mean, let's be realistic. Who's familiar with loading up a drum? Come on. We all know how to do the magazine. Straight up magazine. But a drum? Honestly, I didn't know how. I had to read the manual. For the first time in my life, I had to read a manual to load up the gun. And I'll show you step by step on how to do it and how the gangsters did it. You know, it's really amazing. It's really pretty cool design. So let's please zoom in here. And it takes some time too. So we have this, I'll call it a clip on top. And we have to take it off. So the first thing you want to do is pull it up and out and take it off. Okay? Then you want to take off the whole entire side of the drum. Look how pretty that is. Empty. Totally empty. Now, what we want to do is start loading her up. It holds exactly 50 rounds. They do recommend 230 grains, and they say if you use anything less, you could have a problem. But I tell you what, here we go. Let's load her up. You just kind of put your ammo in here, one at a time. And what I'll do is I'll just put a couple in here, and we'll pause, and then I'll show you the finished product. It's very simple, but it's time consuming because it's 50, and they're very delicate as how they fit in here. Okay. Then you have 2 rows of 5 and 4 rows of 10, making your 50-round drum full. Okay, so there's my 2 rows of 5. It's going to take about 5 minutes to load this. Get a good look at that? Okay. Need one more in here. Alright, there's 2 rows of 5. Now I'm going to pause and show you the finished product. Alright, the whole process took about 4 or 5 minutes. You know, taking my time doing it right. These are MagTech, 230 grain by the way, and the manual tells you use 230 grain in your Thompson Tommy gun. And please zoom in. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that cool looking? I'll put the last 2 rounds in, and there you have it. It's a little time consuming, but there. Look how pretty that is. Now, what we're going to do is just put it back together. Just put the cover on it. And this is kind of tricky. You gotta push it down and get it across. There you go. That's it. There's a loaded Tommy gun magazine. 50 rounds, 45 ACP. They tell you to use full metal jacket and 230 grain. Let's take it to the range. Let's shoot it. Let's get into the educational portion of the Thompson submachine gun. Oh boy, is this one beautiful package. When General Thompson envisioned a machine gun that would supersede any other firearm on the planet. He wanted it to help in World War I. He wanted it specifically to go into the trenches, as we know how they dug those deep trenches, and he wanted to go in there with his forces, his military, and just basically take all the enemies out. And he devised this firearm. He took away a lot of the weight, and like I might have said earlier, please go to my first video. It describes a little bit more about the firearm. I was dressed like a gangster. I had some fun doing it, so please go to that Tommy gun video, and it'll elaborate some more on the gun. But right now, I'll tell you some stats about it. General Thompson, in his mind, envisioned this gun from 1938, from 1917 to 1920. And then in 1921, it was mass produced. Up until the present, 1.7 million of these puppies have been sold. 1.7 million. Here's some stats on the gun. It's accurate up to 170 feet. Now for a 45 ACP, it's got a long barrel on it. I haven't shot it yet. We'll shoot it, and my wife is going to go shoot it with me. We're going to have fun with this puppy. Oh boy, the 170 feet with a 50-round drum. I'll put a 100-round drum in it. It's cool. It's really It's something you want for your collection or for home protection or for whatever you want. Now, what else can I tell you? The gangsters. We know about the gangsters and what they did in the Prohibition era. And then law enforcement had to take it on to protect themselves against the gangsters and in the Chicago era and all that stuff. And the alcohol was illegal and everything was going crazy, and the mob was involved, and everyone was shooting everybody with this gun, just plowing everyone away. This firearm is incredible. It's just so cool that it's still available today. You just go in there with your permit and you buy it and walk out. We'll talk about that at another time depending on what state you live in. Hopefully this is legal in your state. But let's see what else I can tell you about the gun. 1,500 rounds per minute if it was full automatic, which I don't even want a fully automatic, because I tell you what, I shot my SIG 5.56 semi multiple times, and that feels like a full automatic. That's as automatic as I need. I don't need the class 3 and all that stuff. That's as full automatic as I need. And that SIG, by the way, I'll talk about that another time. I have now a 60 round magazine for it. So we'll have a 100 round drum on there. Talking out loud here. You do want to put 230 grain 45 ACPs in this gun. That's in the manual itself. Alright, so what else can I tell you about this? Collectors. Collectors. If you happen to own one from 1928, you can fetch $25,000 for it. That's just a little tidbit there. I doubt anyone has one from 1928. These are pricey guns. I actually forget what I paid for it. You can look it up. They're not cheap. Like I said, the 100 round magazine runs, the drum runs over $500, $550. I'll get that because I got the gun. I might as well get everything that comes with it, you know. There's a whole manual that comes with it, showing all the accessories and all the cool stuff you can buy for it. It's really a nice package. I'll sit down now and say goodbye. All right, I'm going to say good night and goodbye right now. It's pretty late right now, and honey, thank you so much. I want to talk to you. I'm talking to my wife right now. As a female, are you looking forward to shooting this gun?
Sure. I think that one's kind of neat. Actually, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, this and the Desert Eagle are two of her favorites, right?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. I think it's nice for a collection. So.
And also for home protection, right?
Sure.
Now, what's your intake on females who are hesitant about shooting guns?
Well, I think they should probably take a class to get more familiar with the weapons and to learn how to use them. I think females I run across are probably just afraid, just in general, to touch them. So I think that's the first stumbling block to get over.
And a lot of people ask me, like, why do you support me so much? Why do you support me with my firearm passion? Why?
Well, I mean, I enjoy it as well as you do, and I like to see you happy, so...
That's a good answer. And we go back to when, you were what, 22?
22. I was 22.
Yeah, you were a baby girl, and I was, what,
28.
30?
28.
28, I don't know.
29.
28, something like that.
28, 29.
And we had nothing, right?
Not much.
Basically, not much. We're best friends, and I recommend all of you out there, you gentlemen, and talk to your spouses, your girlfriends, your partners, your friends, your buddies, whatever they are, get them into your hobby. And I want your input again, one more time. Why should they get trained? Why? Because it's fun, right? It's
a lot of fun, and you can share quality time with your spouse and also enjoy it. I think they'll enjoy it once they try it.
That's, yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
It's not all about just like, you know, shooting, boom, boom, boom. It's all about being together with the person you love, right?
Sure, exactly.
That's what it's all about. All right, Thompson Tommy gun. Oh boy, we're going to take it to the range next week, and the first time we're going to take it, I'm going to be with you and my wife, and we're going to shoot it together. Thank you so much for checking out. I hope you enjoyed this video. We put a lot into it. Please tell a friend. If everyone tells just one friend, we'll double our audience in one day. Please tell one friend. That's my ask. That's all I ask is one friend. All right, I'm checking out. God bless. Bye.